Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tylee tribe, our Amazon challenge tribe, who is not dead yet, despite a lot of hiccups and a lot of issues that we have been having, and despite the fact that we're currently having trouble finding some breedable males. Hopefully we'll be able to find them soon. Poor Kawaiia has been searching for a breedable male for ages and we're still searching, so I'm not sure if we're ever going to be able to find one for her, but we're surviving and we are ironing out all of the little hiccups and kinks in our challenge. And I have finally dug up the name list once more for our Amazon challenge girls, and I have gifted these two precious little princesses who were the pride and joy of the Amazon challenge because they were finally a couple of our females with some new names. So this little one is now Lovana, and this one right over here is Rosanar. And I think any of our creatures who have 3+ attack is going to be known as a possible warrioress. So we're going to go ahead and give her like a little red icon in the center. And any of our creatures who don't have a lot of attack are going to be considered collectors or little priestesses. I think the priestesses will be saved for creatures with really great genetics. And I mean, she doesn't have bad genetics, so we may mark her as a priestess, and what her job will be is to try to find a mate and to have many healthy babies for our Amazon tribe once she comes of age. Thankfully, we are releasing several males, so we do have several males who are about to be released back here, including one male that Daffodil just released, only to like become pregnant with his baby through a misclick. But I like the idea that maybe Daffodil really fell in love with the young warrior as he prepares to set out to explore the jungle, because that is what we are doing with our males now. We were having a lot of issue with our males just like bouncing back and eating us out of house and home. So what we're doing now is we have a very specific spot we are having our babies at, with a little set of nests over here, and as soon as the babies are born, they are sorted into their future path, their destiny. The young males are sent down the trail of trials, and that is because they are just hardwired like bull elephants to have independence from a young age, even though bull elephants hang out with their like crowd for a while, but that's beyond the point. The point is the males go through the trail of trials as young little ones, and they wiggle their way through the jungle over to this ritualistic little platform where they call out to their ancestors for bravery and strength. They are released by one of the warriors or priestesses of the Amazon tribe, and they dive back into the jungle. And if we ever see them again, then they have survived the trials of the jungle and get to pass on their genetics to our lovely females in the tribe. And we are trying to do that by courting the males, by giving them 5 food and temporarily inviting them into the tribe just for that turn for breeding, and then banishing them once more. And this time we're just kind of like saying goodbye to them instead of banishing into the jungles. And we're trying to do it that way so that we're able to treat them a little nicer, and also so that we have a little bit more of a challenge to it, because I think that makes sense to regard the males of our creatures as just like strong warriors who are very independent and just hardwired not to be in a clan little group like the females. But when we do find them, we'll offer them fruit to court them, and then have their baby, and then rush back and have the baby in their little nest. So we're starting to iron out some of the challenge. Like I said, we just really need to have more girls. We have had a disproportionate number of boys in my personal opinion, and it's really hard. Look at our family tree. It's like hardly even linked to itself. It's kind of ridiculous. But Daffodil is getting ready to have another child, so I can't believe she did that with one of the males she was supposed to be releasing, no less. All right. Well, we are trying to seek out more of the males. Oh no, Daffodil! Oh no! What do we do? Okay, quick, Kuvanta, does anybody over here have... No, our ritualistic platform! It's been invaded by a giant ape. I don't know how I feel about this. This is supposed to be a super special area, but this is also like a great time to face the first challenge of the jungle, Kuvanta. So sorry to break it to you. All right, Daffodil, you've got to kind of hoof it out of here. So Kuvanta, you show up over here. I need to change him to Omega. I don't think he's gonna live long enough. The trail of trials has almost taken out everything that he had. And then Kukunu, even though he's a young one, I think because he has made it to the Trail of Trials, we can go ahead and we will release him now. So we will chase him off too, and then Daffodil, run for it. Daffodil's gonna try to run back and have her baby, and we're gonna have to swap her out anyway very soon for a new priestess, so we'll have to see who that may be. All right, and Neuro, we may have Daffodil just kind of like quickly release him on her way back to have her baby. She's got some pressing matters at hand after all. All right, and Tria, let's go ahead and reveal where this bush is. And our Amazon tribe is really quite aggressive about just destroying the bushes now and then instead of harvesting berries from them. And that is because we really need to have the food, and we often really need to gather up lots of other resources. Like Lovana will gather up some of the nesting material that regrows right here now too. And I really need to find some more males. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to like smell, sense, or oh, there's another one of the man-eating plants right here. Smell, sense, or have an idea of when you have rogues or wanderers moving around, but so far we've not had any luck finding them. So Kawari is really struggling to find a mate. We might have to wait till the males that we've just released come back, which is going to be a little bit tight on our genetic time frame. Dang it, Luraris! And now Luraris is about to pass away. She was kind of like our pseudo queen, and we're sort of I mean, Daffodil is sort of like the only other strong leader. Kawari, it's just like suddenly we just have these very young, weak daughters left to guide us. What are we gonna do? We have plenty of food. I guess now's the time, since we have plenty of food, to just focus on finding some mates, because we don't have plenty of mates. No, Daffodil! Daffodil, no! Alright, we're going to move her over here. Dang it, and what's going on with all of this grass? It's just so funky. And Neuro, we're gonna go ahead and just honorarily release you. He's headed straight back for the tribe. Hurry and grow up and pass your genetics on, I wouldn't mind. And then I'm gonna scooch Daffodil. Hopefully she'll make it just far enough to at least have her baby. All right, I feel like Islia has kind of taken over as the next female, and so is Tria. All right, let's go ahead and, no, I didn't mean to attack him! No, he's my best genetic guarantee. Oh no, I really didn't mean to attack him. All right, and I think I'm finally getting that you just cannot clear the red grass anymore in the jungle. And I can't breed with Nuvan because he has actually been isolated. I mean, I guess I could release him if we're really desperate, but the other thing is we're never supposed to be able to breed with our non-breeder like gatherers. That would take away a huge chunk of the challenge. Let's see, Rosanna, we don't really need to gather up any food, so I'm gonna have her start wandering into the jungle looking for a mate too. And I think Isria would also start to do that. I wanted to get that mole so bad. Oh, I got away. All right, Lovana is going to head in there too, because she knows her role as a priestess is to add many healthy daughters to help out the tribe. And so far we don't have many of those, though theoretically we only have that many males left. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting because we have released so many of them. I just heard somebody scream like deep within the jungle. All right, there is a healing plant right there. I don't sense any of the other creatures. Are all of the other males gone? Like, is this the end because we've released all of the males and they just never come back? All right, well, let's wiggle back up here. Daffodil thankfully will be able to have her child after all. And then, yeah, my females really don't have to worry about... Oh, yes, one of the males! Neuro! You've grown up enough! All right, with her dying breath, Tria will go ahead and heal his wound and send off to her sisters. He's over here! The desperate cry. Lovana can start wiggling over there too. All right, and Rosanar, who might become our new warrior to release the males in the future as well. All right, Daffodil is right there. We might as well send Isria too. We're getting pretty desperate for having more babies, so they're all gonna swarm to where they last saw one of the boys. There we go. There we go, and let's see what kind of baby Daffodil has now. Ironically, I'm kind of hoping for a boy to wander the forest. Oh, it's a little girl! Daffodil! I'm gonna name her child Dandelion. Thankfully, it's a healthy little baby. I didn't check when we went to breed with him, so I had no idea what kind of child we were coming up with. Alright, and let's see. Dang it! This is my gatherer male, I'll have you know. I need him. I need him for many things, Mr. Carnivore. Alright, so we'll attack him a couple times, and then we'll scooch over, and hopefully that'll give us enough of a run. And I guess clearing away as many of the grasses as I can is actually going to help my future young Amazonians as they explore around. And Daffodil can repair this nest at the very least. And maybe come over here. Oh, she didn't have enough strength. I was hoping she could destroy the berry bush for us. The bird is lurking overhead and may take our children. We lost one of our elders. I may have made this challenge a little bit too challenging for myself. All right, can we smell or hear? No, can't seem to find any of the males that were supposed to be in this area. We literally just released them. You can't tell me they already died. Ah, no! He's literally like my last gathering male. Alright, he needs somebody to heal him, stat. Like really, really soon. Alright, come on, Dandelion. That may have to be your job. All of the others. I think we might... How do we only get 5 creatures in the tribe now? Oh, I had it all neatly laid out. Amazon challenges may not be something that you can actually pull off. Are all of them dead now? I mean, I'm pretty sure... we should have a couple males kind of kicking around as wanderers. Where did they go? Isria, should we search like along this line? Like where the heck? Where the heck did everybody go? One of the males! Duktaduk, stay right there. You have no idea how essential your appearance is. What are you doing in the water for one thing? All right, we're gonna offer him some food. We're gonna mate with him. He has a leech. We're gonna eat his leech. And then we can go ahead and rebanish him. But we finally found one of the males. Oh no, and that may be where the other males ended up going. Right over here. So Rosanna has discovered the spot where the young boys often launch themselves into a new life. And it's pretty filled with apes right now. Alright, so at least we found one of the males. My gosh. Alright, and Dandelion, wiggle down here. Oh, who's this? Dang it, I'm desperate enough that I will accept you into my family tree, rogue male. I am that desperate, actually. Alright, darn it. Alright, let's scooch over here. I'm gonna have to chase him down in the future. Nuvan is doing what he can. He's always worked so hard for the tribe. I kind of wish I could release him, but I really feel like if you have an emergency fallback, then there's never any threat of your tribe dying out. And that takes away a huge part of the challenge, but maybe I made it too challenging. Alright, let's see. We're gonna heal him. Nuvan, get yourself over to the healing fruit. Get yourself over to the healing fruit. Like, get that out of the way. And then maybe we can still heal him in time. We'll have to see. And then Dandelion, keep an eye on that rogue male. See if we had enough females to have sentries, this would be fine. And then, alright, Domingo, you make some good food. Isria is gonna go ahead and eat you because she's hungry. Finally pregnant. We see that's where the big hearing ape is. So we'll avoid him. And my females are getting a lot craftier about being able to wander the jungle. See, the fact that we're clinging to the edge of survival non-stop in this tribe actually is something I really love. So let's see what we've got. A little girl! And she's a little panda creature! She's beautiful! Sakosi! Oh, I love that name. But we're gonna give her a name that you guys have actually picked. Alari. That is a gorgeous name. I think Alari. Hopefully, with such powerful attack, look at the amount of attack she's got, and she has the venomous fangs. Hopefully, this represents a new era of survival in our tribe. Hurry and eat this, Nuvan. Oh my gosh, she just got so much life back. I am so relieved. All right, and then we're keeping an eye on the rogue male because Dandelion actually probably thinks that his spit snout is quite attractive since she also has a spit snout, and I've got to stay near our baby, but I really hope we can find the male that we had wander by for Isria, and the ape is coming after us again. We may have really picked something very challenging in having that ape be part of our current tribe. So let's see, we're gonna keep running. As long as we keep moving away from the ape and searching for the males, we should be okay. Alright, how are we doing over here? Alright, hang in there, everyone. Did the rogue male just die, like, right there? Because I will be so sour if he just died. He was so young. He was too young to die. I don't need the rogue male dying that soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, well, let's see what I can do. Have to wait. Let's see. Alari, maybe I can drag you with me. Oh, there is, wow, he's kind of scary from this side. Taduke here. What are you doing over here? Why are all of you on this side? Don't you realize how desperate we are for mates? Don't budge, sir. So they have been hiding along the beaches. Oh my gosh, Lavana. Lavana, run for it. Just go this way. And I'm gonna send Rosanar this way. And we'll split them up and maybe we'll be able to avoid the ape that way while looking for the males. This is kind of amazing. We still only have 6 creatures in our tribe. Why? No! Get away! I don't need to deal with you as well, carnivore. Like, we literally just got away from a carnivore and now we have this problem again. There we go. Alright, well, let's see. I'll just destroy that berry bush. And now is Ria. Thank goodness! She's got multiple males to pick from. She's got either Takurir over here, who does have the beautiful stinky tail, which is useful in the jungle, and nimble fingers. Or we have the rogue male. Yeah, we're definitely going to be taking this guy. Thank you very much. What do you mean he's infertile? No! I missed that. Oh my gosh. He could be another one of our gatherers at least. Well, we're about to have the rogue male's baby. So let's go ahead. We've got ourselves a new gatherer, guys. So at the very least, he can go ahead and just work on collecting resources for us. Well, that's one way to welcome in some new family members, but I guess I was desperate for some of the males to show up. And if I don't have enough of my females to be able to keep an eye on where we might find the males that we have released from our family, then this is the predictable result. All right, and you can indeed hear when you're running near another creature. That's what I thought. So, no! Oh no! Anara? I don't remember what her name was. Dang it, and it was so pretty too. I really liked it. All right, so we're gonna have to have her just shift around and possibly get very quickly away from that plant. And I feel like the males are actually clinging to the edges of the beaches instead of being inside of the jungle. Cowards! That's not where you're supposed to hide. So we'll continue to explore along these edges. What? You are so hideously cool. Do you have any idea what he has possibly done to our tribe? This is awesome! This is awesome! I knew just doing my best with this group would be great. Oh my gosh, and the mating didn't even work. Oh my gosh. Come here. Come here, rogue male. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. He's an actual creature, not a rogue male. Oh my goodness. Yeah, here, have my babies. Have my babies and actually stay nearby. I feel like Anara desperately may end up having her baby just like literally right here so that we can keep an eye on where Rokir goes. I'm beginning to wonder, guys. See, it would really take the challenge away, but I'm beginning to wonder if we kind of like no, you know, I was gonna say if we keep a breedable male with us, but just he has to, as long as he has not been released, he has to like just consume food. But I don't think that's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna go ahead and as soon as we mate with him, if we're able, then we have to go ahead and banish him again. We can't keep him in the tribe from turn to turn because that takes away a huge part of the challenge. Ah, Nara, at least you found a mate, and at least we found like somebody to help us out with getting a little bit of food. And there's another rogue male who's completely blind, by the way, with crippled paws. This is the option we have when you don't invest in a society that is going to keep its males with it. So this is what we get. This is what we get for being Amazons, I guess. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and destroy that bush. We'll go ahead and clear this away. Being able to quickly clear away and explore more of the island definitely seems to be helping us out. And we will have little Takuk here. There's another rogue male right over here. Work on actually gathering up the berries for us. But I am in love with the mate that Anara has found. And I think as long as we can get a goodly distance, there he is, a good distance away from the ape, then I think Anara might just have to have her baby on the go. So this is turning out really ridiculously cool. All right, so we've got a couple more rogue-born babies. And one's a girl! Thank goodness. I'm so relieved. No! And we just lost one of my females. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Little Alari needs to take care of her brother now. Oh my gosh. And oh, thank goodness. Takuk here. I need to get you. Oh, I can't get him healthy. He's not only infertile, but he's like also doubled up immunity. Very unhealthy little guy. All right, so let's see. Well, we've got a female at least. One female so far. Her name is Rila. We're clinging to only 8 creatures left in our tribe, but I think that'll be okay. And we're going to name little Rila. We're gonna go with Etna. Etna. That's a really cute name. And it seems to suit somebody who has the spit snout. All right, and then I know that the rogue male was just over here a second ago. Where'd he go? There he is. All right, well, I can't be picky at a time like this. So hello, sir. Yes, thank you for your genetic contribution. At least you don't have blind eyes. And this little one thankfully ended up with normal eyesight. She has really high fertility, so that may bode very well in the future. All right, and he's about to die. Nuvan's about to pass away, so I've got to protect our little baby girl. And then let's see. I'm going to have Anara. There is a nest. It's right over there, though. And I want to have Anara stay somewhat close to that male we found. So I'm going to have her come over here and kind of hide back here and have her baby in this little corner. And then here is the big-eared ape again. He's kind of following us around a little bit. We're going to give him a little bit of space. So we're going to keep moving there. All right. We're making some progress. We're making some very interesting progress. I can't believe we have been reduced to relying on rogue males. But what happened to all of our other males? Maybe we just need to definitely have like lots and lots of babies. But I think this just is part of the challenge of the Amazon tribe. And I guess also making it so that we can explore the whole island and maybe see to the death of an ape is 2 of the big things. Like have a stable society of enough females to keep going. And also see to the death of an ape is probably a big thing. And we probably need to make it so we can have one male that a whole bunch of females can court at once, and then we can go and have their baby, and maybe even find a spot where we can kind of trap, like gently trap a male. Like, oh, there's a rogue, and if we stick him between a rock and 3 or 4 females, he can't move. Like, if I'm that desperate, then we might get to that point. But all right, let's treat ourselves for everything we've endured to seeing if little Anara's baby is actually going to be the toxic-bodied creature that we had wander past us. So, paws crossed for a toxic-bodied baby girl. Ugh. At least he's a healthy-looking baby boy. Who's infertile? All right, I guess we have another resource gatherer because we just lost our other one too. Oh dear. Well, one step at a time, and we might as well just admit that we are going to have to savor the intensity of the challenge of our young Amazonian society. Also, we're going to have to continually start running from that ape again. He's really right down, like breathing down our neck. But all right. This is interesting. We're definitely just barely clinging to life, but it's definitely keeping us on our toes. Very fun. Should hopefully be able to fully explore the island. If we manage to fully explore the island and see to the death of an ape, then I'll say that we managed to scrape by. But we're definitely kind of like on a tribal level and nowhere near the really, really fancy level of being super awesome. Oh, there he is again. There he is again. Chase him down. Of being a super awesome, like super high tech society with all sorts of special civilization twists and turns. We're nowhere near that. All right, so we have found Rokir again, and let's go ahead, invite him into the tribe for just a second. Anara, get him! Anara, oh my gosh. Okay, quick, offer him food. Oh, thank goodness. And then I actually can't move him, can't banish him, so we're gonna desperately have Alara run her way there and hopefully not get eaten by that plant. And then we've also got to have little Duknu start wiggling his way through the jungle to the Trail of Trials. Alright, I might as well, you have to just stay there, Rokir, I can't do anything with you. Alright, so one step at a time, I may have this one, Rosanar, start dashing towards where Rokir is hiding. Word has gotten out there's a potential male mate, and everybody is desperately gathering around him. There we go. And then we had another little boy, unfortunately, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with him too. Oh Oh my gosh. All right. Well, at least we're still alive. At least we've got some food. At least we've started to chase down a hopefully potentially useful mate or two. And we have little Nero. Because he's infertile, we may just go ahead and turn him immediately into a resource collector because we only have one of those right now. We are allowed to keep 2 males as collectors after all, like gatherers. All right. So, clinging to survival, relying a lot on rogue males. There has to be a better way to do things. But right now is kind of a dark time in the Amazonian society's life. Perhaps interesting rogue here, with his very fascinating coloration, might offer some insight into how our Amazonians can truly survive here in the wild. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.